Honkai Star Rail version 1.5 brought with it new characters, new events and endgame areas, and most importantly, new relics. And I spent 2,000 Trailblaze Power on these relics, and let's see how I did. So there were 4 new relic sets added into Honkai Star Rail for version 1.5. These are really good relic sets that improve upon builds that we've had in the past, and finally adds 4-piece sets for characters that did not have one prior. Most notably, Topaz will finally have a 4-piece set for Ash Blazing Grand Duke, which is perfect for her. It gives follow-up attack damage and just stacks to make you do more damage in general, which is really good for her. Clara would also benefit from this set, not as much as Topaz, but it does help with any characters that we'll be getting in the future that has a heavy follow-up attack kit. And as much as I love Topaz, I'm really hyped about the other set that we got. Prisoner in Deep Confinement is the best set in the game for dot characters. And although we've had some pretty decent sets on dot characters in the past, this is a universal one that will benefit so many of them and allow them to finally do insane amounts of damage. It increases your attack, and for every DOT the target enemy has, it'll ignore their defense, which is really solid, especially for teams that have multiple dot characters on them. Firmament Frontline Glamoth is the first planet ornament set, and this is a really good one to pair with a lot of dot characters as well, because it increases the wearer's attack by 12%, but then once your speed is 135 and then going to 160, the damage will scale by 12 to 18% based on that. So this is pretty much like a stronger Space Sealing Station relic set, which is really cool because a lot of dot characters already use that. And then last but not least, Pinakani Land of the Dreams is really solid in increasing energy regeneration. It's good for a lot of support characters, and I'm glad that we have this set. I spent over 2,000 Trailblaze Power in the 10 days that these relic sets have been out, and I think I have some pretty good pieces. So some characters that I definitely want to rebuild are Kafka, Sampo, and of course Guinaifen, which is a little sad because I just built her a few weeks ago. I'm going to be trying to level up some of these pieces and see if any of them are super decent for those characters. I want to start with this one. This is going to be solid to throw on Guinaifen, and it is a fire damage boost one. It does have attack percent, but it doesn't have any effect hit rate, which is something I would need. And we did get effect hit rate, and attack percent. Let's go. What a solid start. But can the last roll go into it as well? It did. 11% effect hit rate. Very solid piece there. That is definitely better than the one I have on her already. Let's go. That's so nice. And that's my first new Planar Sphere. I have to say too that all of these relics look insanely cool, especially the Planar Sphere for this one. Like, I just love how it looks. And same can be said for the Prisoner one, which kind of looks like some samurai, but also technically advanced armor put together. It's really cool. They always knock it out of the park with the relics in this game. This set you want to have for damage, so like for someone like Topaz, you would want a lot of crit rate and crit damage on it. Maybe it will roll with some attack. It didn't, but crit damage, okay. This set I feel like is the one that I've had the least amount of decent relics with so far, which sucks. But I don't have Topaz currently anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to grind this set still in the future. Like I said, what I'm really looking for today is a dot build that I can take advantage of for my characters that I already have on my account. So with that, this might actually be the only piece I level up for this set and it turned out bad. Okay, why am I not surprised? This one's actually not bad though. It has attack percent and crit damage there. I might just throw this into it for why not. And it did not roll what I was hoping for, actually. That's not great. I wish we could have had more crit damage there. That's something that I would really need on the other set, so that sucks to see. That's exactly what I need on the other set. In fact, a high amount of effect hit rate with attack percent and 4 speed, but I have that very piece over here. It just doesn't have attack percent, unfortunately. But let's see what the next roll is going to be. Effect resistance, okay, it could be worse, but let's see what they're gonna give me. Speed, yes, that's very crucial because the relic set that we got, effect hit rate, yes, we're getting lucky with these rolls. But the new relic set really scales off of speed, so you want to make sure that your dog characters are fast, at least the ones that take advantage of it, right? All right, last roll. I would preferably want this to go into speed, if I'm being honest. A 6 speed roll would be pretty nice. Effect hit rate otherwise. It sucks that it wasn't attack percent. 7 speed, let's go. That's very good. Okay, so this is a solid starter piece that I think I would definitely throw into my Kafka. All right, let's see. Can it give me attack percent, please? That'd be great with the effect hit rate. Ooh, HP. I mean, I want a little survivability, but that's not what we're looking for. The effect hit rate roll is definitely beneficial. I'm glad I'm getting effect hit rate. Ew, defense though, really? That sucks to see. I want to take a second to note too that for some reason, I have been extremely lucky with this set over here. I have multiple energy regeneration ropes from this set, which is crazy because if you've been watching my Star Rail videos for a while, you'll know that I struggle with getting ERR ropes so much. I only have like a handful on my account before this update. So the fact that I have 3 on this one and it's only been out for like a week is crazy to me. While we're on the topic of ropes though, there are some attack percent ones I would like to level up from this set. I don't think I have too many good ones. For some reason, it keeps giving me defense and HP. Look at all of these defense and HP ones. This one has attack, but it doesn't have any good substats. This one has attack and effect hit rate, so I think we'll start with this one because I really don't see any decent options. Now let's start with this one. Effect. What's with all the effect resistance today? Where was this on Broken Keel when I needed it? Okay, that one went into defense. I don't think I'm gonna roll this any further. We'll see at the end if I need one that has effect hit rate with attack, but that's pretty bad. Oh, this one, okay, this one has some speed there with a little bit of flat attack, so it's better than the other one. Could I get some effect resistance? I mean, hit rate. That's what I meant. Okay, that's what I actually meant. Let's go. Very nice. Next roll. Can it go into speed though? We need some more speed. Attack. Okay, flat attack. I'm not getting any attack percent rolls on any of these pieces for some reason. Break effect. Oh, that sucks. We needed like a roll into speed, dude, but maybe we could still get one more on it. All right, let's see the last roll. Break effect again. Why are they giving me so much? That's crazy, but you know, all right. Again, attack percent would have been better, but the low speed just sucks. So I already have a really decent sphere for my Guinaifen, which is a pretty big win in my books. But I need to work on one for Kafka. So I have a lightning damage one here, which is not great, but that's still actually better than the one I have on my Kafka right now, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, the effect hit rate alone, I mean, the thing is, Kafka doesn't need that much. She's the lowest maintenance character for DOT when it comes to effect hit rate. You only need like 28% on her. All right, let's see what is gonna go into effect hit rate perhaps. A little bit with some attack. Okay, I'm happy with that. Last roll. Let's see it effect hit rate. I mean, actually, like I said, I'm fine with that. Kafka does not need immense amounts of effect hit rate. This is a pretty bad piece, but you'll see later on that this is actually an improvement over the one I have on Kafka. Greatly so. I honestly think I'm gonna stop rolling relics there, and I can throw them onto some of the characters that I've gotten. I think I did pretty poorly with some of these pieces. I don't think I rolled them particularly well at all. I got shafted pretty hard, but I also have to stop leveling them up because I'm pretty much out of resources to do so at this point. There are some that I would still love to roll later, like this one is going to be good on Sampo regardless. It's going to be amazing because it has effect hit rate, speed, and attack, which is really solid. The only 2 characters I think I'm going to be able to build today are Kafka and Guinaifen, which is fine because they're 2 of my favorite dot characters in the game. My Kafka's build is as follows. I have her on 4-piece Band of Sizzling Thunder and Space Sealing Station 2-piece. She has 3000 attack, 44 effect hit rate, which is very much so overcapped, and then I do have her with the lightning damage boost, which is cool. Only 130 speed, which is not the best. So hopefully we can pass that mark today. All right, so out of these pieces, I think this one might be the one that I lean towards using just because it has higher speed, even though that one has amazing attack. So if I throw this new one on her, I'm going to be benefiting with more speed, around the same amount of effect hit rate, lower flat attack. But honestly, this is an upgrade over the one I have on her now because the speed would be very crucial on her. Moving on to the hands, I really only had one solid option. There we go. Finally a decent attack percent roll on a piece like this. So this piece is as close to an upgrade as I'm gonna get on set. It does have no speed or effect hit rate on it, but the attack percent is close enough that I think it'll benefit my Kafka quite nicely, especially because she gets so much speed from the headpiece. Moving on to the body, I do have this one with attack percent and a decent amount of effect hit rate there, more than she needs for sure, but the flat attack is higher than the one I already have on her, which is pretty nice, and even some break effect and HP on there. For boots, again, I'm going to be using another speed boots on her, but the attack percent is higher and there is no effective rate, which again, I think is actually beneficial in her case. 15% defense though, that is just wasted. That could be added to the attack percent, or you know, even like HP or something would probably be better there. Moving on to the sphere, I think that this one again is going to be more beneficial because it does have a little bit of effective rate there and some flat attack. I wish that I would have gotten attack percent, so I'm glad that I was able to get one that's at least an improvement. And then the rope is again not too great. I mean, no attack percent whatsoever, too much effective rate I think, but 2 speed is pretty nice. I would probably rather throw this on Guinaifen, but the other one is just really bad for Kafka as well. Like I would rather have at least 2 speed on her. And here is the new completed build for my Kafka, but how did we do stat wise? Oh, pretty nice actually. 3,200 attack, which is a little bit more than I had before. 134 speed, so we did get just a smidge more, which is pretty good. And her effective rate is still over capped at around 47, but you know, I kind of got unlucky with some of the rolls. I would like to swap some of those pieces out for attack percent, but wow, some pretty decent stats. She definitely got an upgrade, all things considered, and I think that the set bonuses will definitely benefit her more than the other one. Now my poor Guinaifen, she already has a really decent build, but I was only able to throw the planar ornaments onto her, and this is the best piece I got in this video, which is really sad since it was the first one I leveled up. But the rope has got to go. As soon as I can get something better, it has got to go. It is so bad. But my Guinaifen stats are still pretty good. She lost about like 4 speed, but her attack went up by 1,000 and her effective rate is actually overcapped, 76. Yeah, we don't necessarily need that much. 67 would do it. Once I can get the 4-piece of the DOT set on her, she'll do even better, but for now I'll settle with the planar ornaments. For Pela, I just went ahead and threw on some random ones. This is what her build is going to be looking like when it's complete. 4-piece of Eagle of Twilight line, and then 2-piece of Penacani with ERR rope and an HP sphere will do nicely on her. That's going to do it for leveling up the new version 1.5 relics in Honkai Star Rail. I am a little disappointed by this. I think I got shafted pretty hard, but it's only been 10 days since the updates come out, and these are all the relics that I was able to obtain in that time. Seeing as I already have a pretty solid amount of relics for the next 5-star character that I'm going to be summoning for, I can still focus on these particular builds for my dot characters and even follow up attack ones if I get Topaz in the future. But let me know how your grind has been going so far. I know a lot of you guys have probably been making your Topaz even more busted, and a lot of your dot teams as well. I will be having a showcase on this out soon, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.